Good evening, IG. Good evening, Facebook. Good evening, YouTube. And welcome to the Bible study on One Time Ministry. This week, we're talking about forgiveness of others. Last week, we were talking about forgiveness of ourselves. And we are in the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 38, and Acts, chapter 10, verse 43. And we basically was just talking about different scenarios that you can do to kind of get yourself back on track. So today we're going to be in the book Acts chapter 13 and 38 says, "Therefore, my friends, I want you to know that through Jesus, the forgiveness of sin is proclaimed to you." IG. Therefore, my friends, I want you to know that through Jesus, the forgiveness of sin is proclaimed to you. And when I talk about this particular portion in forgiveness of others, that can go in terms of different kind of categories, ladies and gentlemen. You may have had situations and events that have came about through your life and even through now. And how did you handle those situations? Did you kind of sweep it up under the rug, or just you kind of just kept having that guilt trip or having that emotional roller coaster ride? And how did that really look for you? And did you apply forgiveness? Did you really dive in it to ask yourself, like, what can I do to forgive these people who have wronged me and did me wrong? I've started to learn how to forgive myself, but how have I forgive other people for what they've done to me and how it made me feel? So when you have those emotional roller coaster rides, ladies and gentlemen, you start to go back and reflect, like, man, I've had so many people who have came in and out of my life. I've had so many people who have done me wrong, took advantage of me, this and that. And how did I overcome these things? And how do I still walk around with this baggage that I've been still holding around because you haven't forgiven yourself? You've been holding on to it so long that you don't understand it yourself. And you're taking past relationships and past friendships and you're applying it to people that didn't hurt you. And it's not fair to them, sad to say, that all the stuff that has happened to you. They're trying to understand you. They're trying to love you, and you just got a place where you just kind of push people away because what your past has done to you. If it wasn't for your past, where would you be today in your present? These things that happen to you to teach you and grow you and build you and mold you. A lot of people stay in that one place because they're afraid to move forward because of trauma and tragedies and catastrophes. And it's hard for them to really trust people. In this chapter here in Acts 13, verse 38, and I'm going to read it again. Therefore, my friends, I want you to know that through Jesus, the forgiveness of sins is proclaimed to you. So through Jesus, of sin is proclaimed. So whatever sin and whatever you have been faced, whatever you have to deal with, just go to God and just talk to Him. Have a conversation with Him, explain everything, and just have that one-on-one talk. And once you release all these things, start to sip away some of those situations that have kind of scared you and shook you. Some difficult things that you didn't really want to deal with, and some situations that you didn't want to handle. And start to let the Spirit lead you and guide you on how to do that. And when you continue to talk and walk with God and listening to Him and Him showing you the way to go, you'll begin to feel a little bit easy at some point in the situation, because once you have forgiven this person, the forgiveness for yourself is to feel a sigh of relief within yourself. And once you do that, you have a better understanding of where you're trying to go at some point. And you're like, remarkable, even though I have forgiven and repent and all that, why does there is still an emptiness there? The emptiness that you're feeling is something you have to replenish. And what you have to replenish is finding something in your life to fulfill it. This is where God comes in to fulfill those empty spots in your life and those empty holes and those empty territories. Material things can't do that. Only God can do that. And when you really release yourself to Him and open your heart and your eyes and your ears and everything, you'll begin to say, I am giving you all to you, Lord. And I am going to continue to love you, Lord, and continue to understand you, Lord, and continue to build where you are trying to send me. And this is where Acts 26, verse 18 comes in. To open their eyes and turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan to God, so they may receive forgiveness of sin and a place among those who are sanctified by faith in me. Sanctified by faith in me. So what Acts 26 and 18 is talking about, ladies and gentlemen, open your eyes and turn from darkness. So this is you right here. And you're like on this side. But then when you walk the other direction, you will see power. When you completely give darkness no more power over your life, this is where the light comes in, and that is God, the light of God in your life. This is where you receive forgiveness of God. See, the enemy gonna try to keep you in darkness and keep you in sin and keep you this and that and the third. And what's keeping you is they're allowing the enemy to take full course in your life. And what's keeping you is you too. And when you keep yourself there, that's causing you not to move forward in your life because you're stuck in that place and that mindset of saying, I don't want to do right. I want to do what I want to do, this and that. And then you wonder why things are so spiraling out of control. And forgiveness of sin, once you have released it and say, God, I need to forgive this person. I need to forgive all these people that have hurt me or done me wrong or caused me harm. I need to release this out in the atmosphere so I can walk in peace. I can walk in love. I can walk in unity to know that you are still with me. And when you release every emotion that you're feeling from this point on, any guilty thought, any negative thought, all these different things that's going on, then you begin to realize like, hey, I'm in a place right now that I'm in peace. I'm in a place right now that I feel a sigh of relief because I have forgiven, I've moved on, and I can be openly able to talk about that. Okay, I got one more scripture before I log off, everybody. Psalms 130 and 4 says, but with you there is forgiveness, so that we can revere, serve you. So I'm going to give you the definition of this word right here, everybody, so you can get a better understanding what that means. A deep respect for someone or something. That's what revising. Let me pronounce this. Let me see what it says. I want everybody. Reference. Long day. I had to figure out reference. It's a deep respect for someone or something. So that's what that means in Psalms 130 and 4. So I'm going to read it one more time. But you there is forgiveness so that we can with reference serve you. So with deep respect. So when you have brought forgiveness, ladies and gentlemen, you have gotten deep respect for something by saying, Lord, I've been holding on to this grudge for so long. And I don't understand why I keep holding on to this grudge. Why do I keep it consuming me? Because you allow it to build its own life around you. And sometimes when you build its own life, ladies and gentlemen, it has a whole new world. You can think about past relationships, past friendship, past co-workers, ex-partners, business partners, family members, whatever the situation may be, ladies and gentlemen. You can go back and think about this stuff. You're like, oh my God, I consumed this unforgiveness for so long. How would I walk around here with this bag of trash running behind me? Why is this so consuming? Take it to the Father. Let him lead you and guide you where you should go. And when you spend one-on-one time talking and praying and reading and speaking and acknowledging God, you will suddenly break whatever has been bothering you or start to slowly deteriorate, and your heart will start to ease up. But it's going to take some time because it depends on how significant the trauma really is, where you can start the healing process, when you can start the forgiving and moving forward. When you start doing that, ladies and gentlemen, that is when you're heading in the right direction. But the choice is up to you which way you want to go with it. I can give you the tools, I can give you the advice, I can give you all these good things, but it's up to you when you're ready to move forward and where you're trying to go. Okay, everybody? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to Bible study. It's real short and sweet and straight to the point. The scripture that I have on here today, I'm going to go back. We have Psalms 130 and 4. We have Acts chapter 13, verse 38. We have Acts chapter 26, verse 18. I will see you back here all on Sunday, On Time Ministry IG for Sunday service, 9 a.m. It'll be a Father's Day service, so make sure you tune in at 9 a.m. One Time Ministries, Facebook page as well as YouTube. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing week, IJ, and I'll see you all on Sunday. Take care. All right, Facebook and YouTube. I will see you all back here tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. for the mental exercise, streaming live on the True Solitude 1000. That's a mental check-in to kind of give you a release. I'll see you back here tomorrow also at 2 p.m. for the Grief Process on One Time Ministries page as well as the YouTube channel. I will also see you back here on Friday for the Grief Process. Then I'll see you here back here on Sunday. We'll be streaming live on One Time Ministries page as well as YouTube. Also, too, I'll be doing 2 webinars this upcoming Saturday, one at 12 p.m., one at 1 p.m. because it's Juvenile. So we'll have one for the adults, and then we're gonna have a presentation for the kids. So the kids will be afterward the presentation webinar, which you'll be seeing on the platform for Saturday. It's a webinar that I did last year. Show they just be streaming for like 30 minutes. Hopefully the volume content is good for you to hear, whatnot. But I just wanted to share that because since we're recognizing Juvenile in any of these historical events, I want to make sure everybody get the content. That content will be, I want to say it's an on-time ministry presentation, and the presentation for the children's ministry is the children's ministry is a webinar. So it's like youth ministries broadcast. Some great ideas for your kids, video, a couple of activities, some books and things you can do as a family to celebrate that day overall. Okay? So everyone have an amazing and a wonderful Wednesday evening. Again, one time, I'll see you back here at 2 p.m. tomorrow for the Grief Process. Also, I'll see you back here on Friday for the Grief Process. So I love you all. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And I'll talk to you all real soon. Good night, everybody.